Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We back. We got the Scummiest family channel on YouTube. Hey, shout out to the family channels, man. They still holding on.
Yeah.
I do feel like, personally myself, looking at it now, I don't know how I'll be in the future. I hope I don't turn into. I don't plan on. I don't even vlog now, so I most definitely don't plan on putting on kids and family on the internet for y'all enjoyment and excitement. That's kind of low-key weird. She get a little excited when she be wanting to see people post their kids and stuff. She be like, oh, look at the baby.
I don't get excited.
You do? No. You be like, oh, they showed the baby. Oh, look at the little. Yeah, you do.
No, I do not. What? Tell me somebody I've done it with.
I just showed you the other day on the vlog. I said, oh, he posted his child. Oh, let me see. Oh, you was like, oh, look at the little.
Yeah, I'm like, if they post it, I'm like, yeah, but I'm not eager to go.
I ain't say you eager.
I
say you be excited when they post and they be like, you see the baby for the first time, you be like, oh, look at that little baby.
That's just because I like kids, but no, it ain't like that. But personally, me, myself, I'm super protective over myself and my energy, let alone whenever we have kids, like, be putting my kids all on. And I said you won't ever, like, see my child.
Not even that.
But not like.
I don't even like vlogging right now, so.
I'm just like put everything out there.
Certain things ain't meant for everybody. So I like to kind of still have some privacy in my life. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes these family channels be exploiting their kids just solely for monetary gain.
And
I feel like that's a low key, a little fucked up, personally. But
that's high key.
You said what? You said it's high key.
Keep going.
With that being said, man, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want first support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
All right, man. Let's hop into it. Let's see what Sunny V2 got to talk about today. Let's go.
The royalty family, YouTube's scummiest household. They've amassed over 20 million subscribers by spoiling their kids beyond comprehension and lying about everything from their family history to their house being broken into. This is all while concealing an extremely controversial past by instead publicizing their modern stressful moments like not knowing which mansion to buy. The family of three created their channel back in 2017, and with a name like the royalty family, it should come as no surprise that materialism and self-image is their entire identity. Their early videos featured them wearing shirts stating King, Queen, and Prince, titles which they also unironically used during the interview segments, while the dogs wore Louis Vuitton clothing and went by the names of Princessa and Gucci. They began to blow up with videos where the parents spent stupid amounts of money on their son, such as 8-year-old takes parents' credit card, no budget at mall, and parents can't say no for 24 hours, with these.
But you gotta realize, you got a whole plethora of people doing this shit. And I'll say this, a lot of those channels be scamming people. Yeah. They, like, I can name...
It's like a lot. I ain't naming no names.
No, I'm saying, I'm finna just say this. Yeah. Personally, I could name 5 off top, off bat, just straight up.
Nice.
But I'm not. I'm just saying, like, you gotta let me finish before I finish.
I feel you. I just gotta make sure, because you know you gotta...
I'm not. I know how. I know. This one.
Parents' credit card, no budget at mall, and parents can't say no for 24 hours, with these kinds of unrealistic videos understandably annoying parents. I walked in and watched a segment of a video from the royalty family channel, and it was so terrible. First, everyone on it had an unwatchable personality, but the real disgust was how materialistic / money obsessed the whole family is. I feel like the parents just pimp their annoying kid out for likes and views, and it's amplified when the kid has zero talent or personality. The parents responded by simply stating that their son wasn't spoiled, without providing any actual evidence.
A lot of people talking about him being spoiled. He's a spoiled brat. He gets what he wants. Honestly, it's just ridiculous.
Before making the argument that they work hard so their son can have anything.
And we work our butts off to give things to our kids that we never had growing up.
Which is literally the definition of being spoiled. Despite the backlash, the royalty family gained 1 million subscribers after only 1 year on YouTube, although with a growth in income also came a growth in flexing parenting, highlighted perfectly by Cody Ko.
The kid is wearing Fendi shorts, Dior socks, and Yeezys. The dad is wearing a Gucci shirt, Gucci shorts, and a Gucci bag. It's like, I guess why it bothers me is because like the motive is very clear. It's like, we're not doing this for family. We're doing this for money.
Our 8-year-old son finally got his Lamborghini. His dream came true. While these videos are nothing more than clickbait garbage, it's probably not ideal to raise a kid in an unbounded materialistic environment.
You can go to any stores you want. Farhan, all the stores that you want to go to, you can go to any store. Did I stutter?
However, when these are clearly the values.
You know what's so crazy? Me and my mom just had this conversation. I told you about it. I told you about the conversation. Did I not? I think we just had it, yesterday?
I don't know.
But we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, like how, like we had a long conversation about it, but basically how, like, nowadays, if you, like, just see how people interact on social media, how a lot of people are trying to give their kids this high-end lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see more kids nowadays, like, with, like, not just name brand, like growing up, we, like, name brand was, like, Nike, Adidas, and you know what I'm saying? But now it's about designer name brands, you know what I'm saying? And so you seeing kids, like, you know what I'm saying, there's a situation familiar to us that were like, I'm gonna buy my son a Gucci belt. I'm like, Gucci belt, bro? This motherfucker probably don't know how to spell Gucci for real. Or he don't even understand the materials that go to make Gucci. Yeah. But you like, my son want a Gucci belt. He gonna get a Gucci belt. I'm like, nah. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get your kid a Levi belt. You know what I'm saying? Just give him something simple. Like, there's no, because then we went on the topic of people like to say, I want my kids to have the best in life. I don't want them to have to want for anything. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have to want for clothes on their back. They don't want to have to want for a meal. You know what I'm saying? Right. Those are
like things
but not for things that technically there's not necessities. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Those are, I want them to have a better life than I have. Yeah, like a better education, a better community to live in, better opportunities as far as career-wise. Like,
not struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, that's betterment.
Yeah.
You know, not the materialistic things. I feel like a lot of people, they get caught on, like, the materialistic, like, I'm giving my child like materialistic things, so that's betterment, and it's only teaching them to like.
And like I told my mom, I said, that's not to cut you off, but like I was telling my mom, it's like, if you're giving your kids Gucci, Louis, Prada right now, when they become of age, that's all they're gonna know, right? Mm-hmm. They're not even gonna have a driving within themselves to go out and achieve that, right? Because that's all they used to. So when they have to go out here and get it on their own, and then they realize I can't afford it, what they're gonna do then? Because that's all they know. They're gonna end up wanting to take it, steal it, rob. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like you kind of gotta let your kids be like, all right, my kids keep a pair of good shoes on his feet. Like, it's certain, but you ain't gotta always force just name and luxury.
And you know, I like to end things with to each his own.
Yeah.
Because I mean, people gonna raise your child how you want to raise your child or your children, whatever. Yeah. Like,
but I just see it's like it's a poor setup for a child if all he knows is high end mansions and all this. Then what is there for him to achieve of his own? Right. And then he's always gonna think this is the life I have to upkeep, and they'll go above and beyond to upkeep that. You know what I'm saying? That image and that likeness.
You can go to any store. Did I stutter?
However, when these are clearly the values held by the parents, it's not like the kid has a choice. The parents likely justify the kid's involvement by thinking that it'll be set for life afterwards, although in doing so, they're raising him with an entitled, unlikable attitude.
You said you don't want it?
No, because 2 back seats.
Oh, you don't want back seats?
No.
At the same time, however, you could make the argument that the family was simply making what the audience wanted to watch, as the video spoiling the son almost always gain the most views. Throwing a dart on a map and buying whatever it lands on, 15 million views. Buying everything I touch blindfolded challenge, 11 million views. If you guess the price, I'll buy it for you challenge, 24 million views. Pulling these kinds of numbers, they were missing only one thing to complete their terrible family channel arc, a mega mansion. Although in order to justify buying one, they'd first stage a video at their existing house, claiming that fans were showing up and pestering them. The premise of the video is that fans were outside of the house taking photos of the family.
Come check this out. Like, look at this guy. This is like the 5th time I've seen him. Look at this. Can you believe this?
After which Ali goes outside to confront them, resulting in quite possibly the fakest interaction on YouTube.
Hey, bro, why are you taking pictures of my house?
I'm a fan.
Hey, bro, why are you taking pictures of my house?
I love the show, bro.
You think that's cool, bro? Rolling up in your Prius, you think you're cool?
Dude, I'm a fan, bro.
Yeah, so cool of you, bro.
I get a shout out.
Very classy both of you guys.
Diesel Patches dissected this little segment with some pretty funny commentary.
I'm a fan! Excuse me if I'm having a hard time believing that grown-ass truck drivers are fans of a family vlogging child's kid channel.
After confronting the apparent fans, Ali supposedly called the police, after which an officer showed up who was also more than likely an actor, with the whole situation being so traumatizing that the family was apparently unable to sleep that night.
Guys, let's try to forget about what happened. We can get through this as a family. We're here for
Yo, this shit be
Peep
so
this
cringe
shit.
to me,
This
though.
is shit. Let me set the camera up right here. Let's lay in bed.
It looks so sad.
Oh, y'all. Let's forget about.
Have some tears in your eyes, please. We gotta make.
Oh,
this
you
shit.
want me to act
Have
it
some
out?
tears in your eyes. I can't fake it. I'm sorry. Go.
Y'all, this is just. It is so stark, man. We cannot live. They're bothering us every time we go outside. We can't just have a normal life like anyone else, man. Like, oh my God, man. Can y'all leave us alone for once, man? Like, oh my God. I don't even want to do it, bro. You see the little tear finna come? Like, I got a little joint right there.
I just can't.
I don't want to get into character over this bullshit, dumbass shit, man.
You couldn't get into character.
I don't want to,
You don't want to.
like, cause it has happened so many times, and so many family channels continually do this bullshit.
It's so cringe to me. I don't know.
We've seen it, literally. We've seen this play out
Dude, child.
so fucking much, bro. You know, one thing. Hey. You know. How about not showing your house, your outside of your house to people? People will know where you live at.
And then sometimes with these situations, like for me, because I keep saying, I'm like,
If it's real.
I keep saying like it's super cringe, like to me, but it's like, damn, somebody like it. Y'all got 21-something million, over 20 million subscribers, and all, you know, whatever the case may be, and people continue to watch the videos. I don't know if y'all watch it because y'all actually enjoy it, or y'all intrigued by the titles, or just being nosy, wanting to see, like, what the, like, no way. You know how people just, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're strong.
However, when they'd upload another video the following day titled, "We have bad news, guess what?", it became pretty obvious as to why they'd staged the confrontation. The family used the fake incident to claim that they now needed a bigger house.
With that being said, we have exciting news for you guys. Yeah, we're gonna move out, guys.
Of course, never missing a chance to reinforce their materialism.
What kind of house do you want?
I want a big and modern house.
I want a modern house. I'm a big fan of modern house. You know that.
Guys, we deserve a nice house. We deserve a house with a pool. I don't know. Let's go look around.
And also I want a nice view.
Within only 10 days, the royalty family had supposedly bought their dream mansion. However, only 8 months after this, the family was being evicted.
So basically, guys, this is a 60-day notice to terminate the tenancy, which means we gotta leave the royalty palace in 2 months.
Showing that they never owned the house in the first place. The royalty family then moved to a new
Let's be real. Most of these people don't own a house. If we can be honest, you're not buying a house and moving every 1 or 2 years, constantly. Like we can all common sense. If you have a parent that has bought a home, have your parent moved every 2 years and buying a brand new house. You know what I'm saying?
Like every
most of the time,
like, yeah.
you're renting. Like there's nothing wrong with renting.
Not saying you have like moved in and maybe 2 years later y'all moved out and found
I
something
said
else, but
possibility.
not every 2 years.
Possibility for military.
That's different. That's different.
I give you credit.
That's different because the military life different. I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about like, you know, every day. Like, okay, my dad works at this corporate. Unless you work at a job that they constantly move.
That too.
Some jobs That's different too.
I was in a career. I was in a career that does
state,
that.
And then they're like, "Hey, we got this opportunity," and you're moving again. Yeah, that's different.
But most people, even with that, they rent
because they know they already know what comes with it. Yeah,
and it's easier to just break a lease.
Yeah,
or your parents like a sports athlete or something.
Yeah, there's exceptions. There's
but the average person
is what we're talking about.
But like, let's all be real. Like, and then you think about, we know what $1 million homes look like. They right back there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some of them $2 million. Mm-hmm. If those are $2 million homes, what are these? You know what I'm saying? Facts. And what are y'all credit looking like? Constantly keep moving like that. Because every time you can constantly get your credit ran, and
but you also have to understand the mindset that we may have when people like get caught up in this life and they making millions and millions and millions of dollars. They ain't thinking about that. A lot of people, not everybody, but some people.
But I'll say this, even though we talk about the royal family, you can switch their name out with almost every family channel, and the storylines is the exact same. Yeah. Like, don't think these people out here, like, the reason why they have to constantly keep showing y'all this stuff so they can constantly keep making money. Because if they don't show y'all this and show y'all the real them, 9 times out of 10, y'all not gonna click on it. Y'all gonna talk about, hey, they channel fell off, or if a channel does come up and show you the real them, y'all not as quick to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Their journey is more longevity.
That's crazy. That's a whole nother story. But yeah.
Property, where they'd take the chance to stage yet another fake video titled "Somebody Broke Into Our New Home Live Camera."
We just got news that someone broke into our new house. As you guys know, we just bought a new house, the new Royalty Palace.
After stating that their new house was being broken into, Ali decided he didn't want to call the cops for the strangest reason.
I'm honestly not cool with calling cops on homeless people or whatever. I don't know if it's a homeless person or not.
And he therefore decided to go and confront the trespasser himself. He then shows crystal clear security camera footage of the break-in, where the person clearly climbs over the fence. However, when Ali and his friend then show up at the house, they state that the intruder had instead gone through the gate.
So ladies and gentlemen, that was the gate that someone came through.
Oh, look, it's open.
Oh, it's still open. You see? It's still open.
When they find the intruder staying in the back house, he gives a long sob story about how he's got nowhere else to go, leading Ali to become the hero by giving him a bunch of money.
So this guy's telling me that he lost his job and he's got nowhere to stay. I don't want him to stay on the streets. Can't be selfish. I'm gonna give you some cash, but I'm gonna need you to leave, alright?
The video ends with Ali framing himself as a super compassionate person.
I truly feel bad. Like, people are going through a rough time right now.
Although hilariously, only 4 months later, their house was actually broken into by an intruder, during which they gave a completely different reaction. While during the fake invasion, Ali was so kind he didn't even call the cops, the real invasion instead began like this.
Hey, can I help you, bro? But what made you think it was cool to come here? Call the cops. Call the cops. Yeah, 911. Are you serious, bro? Going to people's homes and sleeping in the back? Hey, serious, call the cops.
After the intruder was escorted off the property, the family didn't offer him any money to go get a hotel, and instead brought 3 police officers to investigate the now empty scene, which is pretty funny when compared to the first fake video. However, it would then become apparent that on top of faking their videos, they were also lying about their own history, as the family's extremely shady past began to get exposed brutally. On the 1st of March 2000,
that kind of messed up though. So the second one looked like it possibly could have been real. You know what I'm saying? Possibly could have been real because it does seem like y'all were more a little startled. But at this point, I don't know what's true, what's fake.
Yeah, I really don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Coming down to.
All right.
2021, the royalty family uploaded a video titled "I am not Farhan's father, truth revealed," in which they explained that the son was actually from the mother's previous marriage and Ali was therefore his stepdad.
I met Farhan when he was 3 years old. I'm not his biological dad, but I consider myself as his dad. I love him to death. He's amazing. He's like my son. I treat him like my son.
After mentioning that Ali wasn't Farhan's actual dad, the biological father came out of nowhere, creating a GoFundMe titled "Help Me See My Son King Farhan from Royalty Family, which explained the mother Andrea from YouTube channel The Royalty Family has not allowed the biological father Pierre Lepin to see or talk to his son Ferran Lepin for more than 4 years, and both the child and father have the same right. In addition to the child is exploited and manipulated in social networks without the authorization of the father, which was followed by the biological dad appearing on the Dad Challenge podcast, where he'd spend over an hour completely exposing the family. In the Royalty Family video mentioned prior, the mother explained that she'd come to America to work as a TV host.
I came here for work, as you know, I'm a TV host.
Although what she failed to mention was that she'd fled from her life in Colombia as an adult film star, where she'd gotten into trouble with some pretty scary people.
She wanted to get out from Colombia because she had a lot of drug dealers that are bothering.
On top of this, Ferran had told a nice story about how Ali and his mother had met.
I remember we met in a little restaurant, and then we ate, and then from that day, we just had a lot of fun.
Although in all actuality, the mother began cheating on her former husband after her and Ali met in a gym.
They say that they meet in a restaurant, like a perfect moment, you know. There's a bunch of liars about how
she's just lying.
Yeah.
Wow.
After the biological father confronted Andrea about her cheating, things got even crazier.
While I was driving, she crashed my car. She jumped out of her car, went to my window. She broke the window. The police came, take it to jail.
Which was then followed by a confrontation in person before the family retaliated by spray painting the biological dad's car. When the father returned to the Dad Challenge podcast 3 months later, he'd claimed that Andrea's entire life was a show for the camera.
Where she showed in the video that she is cooking, it's fake. It's all fake.
I'm sussing a lot because now I want to, like, why you now?
All of a sudden.
Because now it's later
After
on,
4
they
years.
done got money, they rich, you know what I'm saying?
I don't trust nobody.
And this whole situation, I don't trust none of y'all.
I don't know nobody really to trust them, but I just don't trust nobody. Like,
Just something ain't sitting right with none of y'all.
But
Because
hey,
why you keep coming to a podcast? He finna exploit it and make money as well. But why you keep coming? Just make your own, like, you know what I'm saying? YouTube then, bro.
and talk about your situation.
Like,
If that's the
you
case,
need, but you need a bigger platform to really get out there.
or maybe
Or everybody in cahoots with each other.
At this point, I don't put no past nobody.
Because what we always say is drama is some of the best exposure when you doing social media. You need to be keeping drama up. I swear people will click. They just want to know the saga of the story.
Yep.
Sad, man.
What we found out is that she is not present in their lives at all. She is a greedy, disgusting, selfish woman. Ali and her, they are married, but it is a business relationship. They hate each other. They fight all the time. And Ali only stays with her because it's money. They are in it for money.
And on top of everything, Ferran is strictly forbidden from accessing the internet under any circumstances.
And this is what we found out as well. Ferran is completely and utterly never allowed on the internet. I don't even think Ferran knows how famous he is. Ali blocks him from every incoming anything. He's not allowed to have a phone with the internet on it. Ferran is not allowed to go to other people's houses because Ali cannot stop him from looking at the internet. And those kids get on the internet and see a video like this. It's over for Ali because Ali has kept this all a secret from Ferran this whole time.
The podcast ended with Ferran's dad breaking down crying, although Andrea and Ali completely manipulated the situation by filming a TikTok in which they'd obviously forced Ferran to state that the biological dad was lying about everything.
To be honest, bro, I'm just tired of this, okay? All this lies that he's putting out there about my mom, my family, it's just like so tiring. It's like super annoying. Like, I've seen all the videos, all that disgusting stuff that he's doing. It's just, it hurts, man. It hurts to know that that's my dad, and it's like, it's sad. Somebody please tell him to stop.
Bro, you can tell the video is scripted just by how the kid talks. In just the last week, Ferran's biological dad announced that after 4 years, he'd gotten a visa and was now in Los Angeles looking for his son. Yet after messaging the mother with the goal of arranging a meeting, she told him to talk to her lawyers, who don't respond to the dad's messages. Meanwhile, the royalty family's views haven't slowed down one bit, although something deep down feels like over the long run, this channel will end in complete disaster.
The only thing I take away from all this is still don't know who to trust. I don't know what to believe. Some just feel fake across the whole board. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will say, this ain't the first time I heard any of this shit from a YouTube family.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the storylines feel like a lot of other people's storylines that is just like, come on, bro. You know? Like, what's really to y'all for real? We've heard that they're only together for the business. The marriage ain't legit. Then you look, are they even really married? Then some kind of we found the real legal marriage certificate. Well, because if we can be honest, it doesn't make sense for Ali to marry her. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna really just trying to make money, the best thing, because you don't have no kid with her. Yeah. The best thing what to do is not be married to her, because if ever need be, you can cut ties with her and, you know what I'm saying, keep everything for yourself if need be. But to marry her, there has to be something that's like reason why you get. But the whole shit just sounds iffy all across the board.
Yeah, my thing is, I was just kind of like, when he started saying with the son can't have no friends, can't go over no friend's house, can't have, whatever the case may be. I was just like, dang, like, y'all ain't got the child in no sports. Y'all just got a camera in his face and making y'all money, and that's
most of them though. That's most of them though. Like, we can be real.
And basically.
And then they kids get caught up in these worlds, and they just get like, it's just like,
I'm like, y'all just don't know. Like, in the end, like, that really,
y'all are fucking these kids.
Y'all fucking these kids up, sadly. Like, sadly. I'm just like,
when I say you literally can take their name out and put a bunch of different any family channel there, the damn storylines damn near the same. Yeah. All the stuff, everything, all the details still the same. So like, it's just weird all the way across the board, man. So I have no clue what to believe.
They like it.
Because even the biological dad, I'm like, I don't even know your full story. Like, where you come from. Like, why now all of a sudden? And then why we chasing the internet as well with it. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to just lay low from the back and let them do their thing. And ain't none of my business.
Yeah. It definitely.
If it don't make me $1, it don't make sense. So I'm going to just fall out. So, hey, man, with that being said, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it in the comment section down below, man. But as always, I do go by the name DJ Kid. This is.
Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.